Welcome back to Limitless Table Talk.
We've done this 1,000 times and you don't remember what you have to say?
Where the table's always moving and floating on the water with children. So many children. So many children. Sunscreen. So many.
Are you done?
So much noise.
Are you done?
I'm Fern.
And I'm Nat. Have you ever tried to coordinate a vacation with 30 family members? If not, enjoy this. If you have, welcome and suffer with us, I guess.
On the floating hotel in the middle of the ocean where there's no land anywhere around you on a cruise ship.
So
with everyone that's probably sun-baked, sun-fried, and so much calypso music.
all right, guys.
So much. I've never heard Who Let the Dogs Out
In Calypso?
in calypso. Do, 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 do.
Anyways.
It's a lot.
So we hadn't gone on a huge we're talking about my whole family. Aunts, uncles, cousins, everyone.
Nieces, nephews.
We hadn't gone on a family trip like that in a couple of years. So my cousin was graduating high school.
And we looked at our lives and said, man, there's not enough noise. There's not enough schedules. There's not enough chaos. Let's do some more.
Well, we didn't plan it, first of all.
That's why it was, let's do some more.
So my cousin was graduating high school and he was turning 18.
So let's do some more.
My aunt wanted to celebrate him by going on a cruise. So she decided and asked if anybody in the family wanted to go. We can do, celebrate him and do a family cruise. That should have been our red flag. But
anytime someone says, hey, would you want to go on a floating city where you can't escape, but maybe relax with all these people?
it's a lot of different personalities. But before we get into it, I want to put it out there. We both had discussed it. We were very impressed. We actually enjoyed the time with them.
We really did.
We enjoyed.
Yeah.
Now,
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
We don't want people to think we didn't like
time.
it.
We
did.
had a good time.
We're used to cruising on our own. We've
Very
been
much so.
cruising on our own for years now. So we had not gone on a cruise. Well, we did go on a cruise with a big family already before, but it wasn't our family. It was our
Yes.
friend's family.
Yes.
So it's different when it's your own family because you know the personalities, you know everybody that's going. And I was relatively impressed. I had a really good time with them. But anyways, of course, with any family vacation,
There's no target.
there was no target. Oh my God. With every family vacation, there's always laughter.
Yes.
There's chaos.
Oh,
Listen,
yes.
even before we even left on the ship, we had a group chat. And just a group chat alone was chaotic
So I heard.
because it was... My aunt did an amazing job. She really did. She did an amazing job coordinating because she coordinated for everyone.
Gold Star Queen, for real.
Yes. So shout out to my aunt who did an amazing job. Like, she really did. She got us the travel agent. She coordinated our seating arrangements for dinner and our times for dinner. So she did an amazing job on that. I got to give her kudos for that.
No, she was like the mini travel agent. She was like the mid
She was our
travel.
captain
She was the captain of the group.
of the group. She was the captain, literally. So shout out to my Aunt Daisy for doing all that. So we went on what? It was a 7-day cruise? 8? I don't remember. It was long.
It was a long one.
But anyways, we had a great time. So where do we
Just remember
go?
this. When you leave on a cruise, you leave.
Yeah. You forget everything behind you. But we had, okay, so half the time, half of us had the group chat. Still, some of us had Wi-Fi. Why is it that we always lost my mom? It's true. My mom had a scooter, like, one of those little wheelchair things. So she should be easier to get around.
You would think you would hear the dee 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 dee. Nope.
No, it was always on the chat, one of us saying, hey, who has her? Who's with her? And then I think one day we spent a good 25 minutes running around the whole ship because one person in the group would say, oh, I have her with me at such and such floor in such and such area. We would show up there and guess what? Guess what?
Not there.
And then somebody else would say, I have her. It was worse than finding a child.
It was Finding Nemo.
To find her by the pool, by the way, later on.
It was Finding Nemo.
Basically.
You'd be like, where's she at? Whoa. You run into the turtle. Whoa. You got to take the current, man.
So Fern and I don't do the pool really.
No.
On ships. We don't really normally do the pool. Number one, finding a chair at the pool
Battleground.
is like the Hunger Games.
It's a battleground.
Like, it's like the Hunger Games. Like, literally, you have to go with like 55 items just to grab chairs for your group.
Well,
if you're lucky.
When you're a group as large as this one, you have to be ready to do battle with other people. Because other people are like 4 people, 3 people. They're not 35 people.
Yeah, but we had a hard time finding a chair for 2 at times. Because even at the adult pool.
Because there's multiple 2s, 4s, and 5s. It's not one group of 35 people. Or 12 groups of 35 people.
Okay. Well, so you and I are not pool people. So normally we would show up at the pool where everybody else was. So they, it was proof of life, basically. But
Yeah,
Fern
that's
and
the check-in. That's the check-in.
Fern and I.
Hello. That's when you say, hello, everyone. Hello.
Yeah, we would pop in every so often. But Fern and I, we like to explore.
We really do feel like we feel like the queen every time we say, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello. We walk around with our lanyards. Hello.
Is this where you all will be sitting?
Oh, this is where you are. Oh, you okay? Very nice.
We'll see you later.
We'll catch you later. Hello. Oh, it's been so while. Oh, I saw you last night. Oh, hello.
Our room's right next to yours.
I haven't seen you for 2 days. It's one of those things.
So, Fern and I like to explore the ship. We normally do. We like to, go around, see what's going on. Fern likes to go to those auctions that they're doing for art. He'll never buy anything, by the way.
Blast. I love the auctions.
He goes
so they always have artwork that looks like real, like classic art, but they have Star Wars characters in them, or Disney characters, or Harry Potter characters inside the artwork. But they look like classic old-fashioned artwork. Like really old-fashioned, like Victorian era
But you
artwork.
won't buy any. You pretend you're coming to the auction to buy.
I am not going to spend $5,000 on a fake piece of art.
So that's what we do. We go around, we go around and we look at what's going on the ship, what time is what. Fern always gets a massage on the ship. Always.
Yes. Yeah, they're the best.
And then sometimes we would see on the chat, has anyone seen Fern and Nat? And we're like, oh, we haven't gone and shown proof of life yet.
We haven't done our
Hello.
our gallivant by the poolside. We haven't done our wave by.
But if you've never been on a cruise, it's awesome. They have a lot of different things for adults. They have things for kids. They have a bunch of different things. Like the kids, we had small kids in our group. We had teenagers. Well, preteens, I guess you would call them. And we would run into them sometimes.
The youngins.
We had the youngins. We had teenagers. We had preteens. And we would run into them. And we'd be like, what you guys doing?
And then the older ones.
Yeah, the teenagers. Well, yeah.
Well, the older teens.
The older teens. But every plan, because everything was in the chat pretty much. Every plan sounded like this. And the only reason why I can tell you more is because I had the Wi-Fi. I had the group chat.
Oh, yeah. I disconnect completely. I don't want to know anything.
Fern just followed with whatever I would tell him.
But
that
see, like,
was
I
going
also
on.
want to know what's going on in the chat.
He wanted to know at all times.
Because I'm a chismosa. I'm a total chismosa. I'm like, hey.
Has anybody written anything on the chat?
Has anybody written in the chat? Who knows what's going on? Drop the tea. Spill the tea.
So
Spill
every
the tea.
morning pretty much sounded like this. Good morning. Anybody meeting for breakfast? Where are we meeting? Or it would be, I made reservations for such and such family. And are you guys coming? And we'd be like, oh, gotta go. And we'd show up to breakfast. We'd lose half the people at breakfast. I think we lost my mom at breakfast. Well, my sister did, not us.
Again.
And
I don't remember. I think I saw your mom like twice. And then at dinner.
Yeah, every night for dinner we saw her pretty much.
With her pearls and stuff.
She looked super cute. Leave her alone.
No, I'm saying she looked very, very elegant.
She was fancy.
Very elegant, very fancy. You know?
And then why is there... Okay, I don't know if this happens to other families. But why is there always one person or one family who disappears pretty much the whole entire trip, the whole day, and then magically shows up at dinner? Like if nothing ever happened.
They just show up. You have it the whole day.
Well, yeah, I think there was one day we didn't see one family. And we were looking for them. We ended up finding them because we found one child.
We're like, hey.
And we held the child hostage pretty much and said, where's your mom? Take us.
Take us to your mom. Like, what's happening right now?
Oh, yeah. Where have you guys been?
What do you mean? We've been looking for you.
They were by some other pool, which we did not even know existed.
There was a hidden pool. And it wasn't even hidden. We just hadn't explored at that point yet because we had been being pulled from place to place by different people in the chats.
Oh, yeah. Well, half the time we were looking for my mom.
Yes.
But, okay. So, I did something to Fern without really realizing that I was doing it. So he wanted to do a game night. There was a section, like a bar area. They were doing like trivia, right? Was it like a trivia game?
Yes.
And I said to him, oh my God, this would be so much fun. Let's go. And he's like, okay.
For you.
In all fairness, it just said trivia game. And it said, like it was a partner, right? Like a partner's trivia.
Yes.
So we get there and I go to Fern, I'm going to sit here and save us seats. I see everybody has a little paper. Go over there and tell the hostess that we need a paper and pencil. He goes, okay, I'll be back. Well, he went over there and I saw him talking with a group and the person and whatever. He comes back.
It happens all the time.
He comes back and he has this face. And I said, where's the paper you came back with? No paper. His response was, apparently we don't need a paper. You just volunteered me to participate in the game, in the trivia game that's happening now. And I said, what? And he said, yeah, it's a partner game, but it's not you and me. It's me and some other random person
that I've never met before.
Right.
Because these are cruises.
Right.
Cruises work that way.
So
This is how they work.
he happened to go up and the hostess was counting and she said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You 6 will be group 1 and you 6 group 2, and Fern happened to be in that group. And he said, I'm apparently in a game now. I dislike you right now. So
You are not my favorite person.
one of the girls that was in the group 2 with you, comes up to you and tells you, let's partner up. Remember that she was like, you look like you kind of like the same thing I do. Let's get to know each other in the next 5 minutes before it's our turn. You guys basically tried to cheat.
Yes.
And you guys were so proud of yourselves.
We were that's the way it works.
And what happened when you went up when it was your 6th turn?
They mixed us up.
They said you and you are not partners.
You are not partners. You are partners with this person. And you are partners with that person.
And they partnered you with like an 18-year-old.
Yes.
Right? 18,
Yes.
19-year-old?
Yes.
Which I thought was hilarious. And I immediately got on that group chat and said, guys, Fern is in a game with some teenage girl and you might want to come over here.
Yes.
And I don't know if I should be impressed.
You
But you thought like an 18-year-old girl.
Say what happened.
You thought like an 18-year-old. You and the 18-year-old beat everybody.
We won the game.
In multiple rounds.
And what it is the game was you had to guess what the other person would think or say
in a multiple
choice question. What would be the one that the other person would think the answer would be?
And you thought like an 18-year-old girl.
Yes.
And she thought like an older person.
Older gentleman.
Gentleman. So,
like an older tattooed gentleman.
My aunt, my uncle, all of them came over right away because they needed to see him. And I think the final round was you and her against another lady and a little kid. I think the kid was 9 or 10.
And we beat them.
Well, first of all, the little girl says, I want to switch places with them because it looks like the spot they're standing in is good luck because they haven't lost.
Yeah, luck. I'm going to tell you this right now. Luck is for losers. Okay, moving on.
Fern literally told the little girl, I guess you can switch. And then the girl that was partnered.
I guess you can switch, kid, because luck is for losers.
No, you didn't say it like that. You said, I guess we can switch. The 18-year-old that was partnered with you said, that's not going to help you anyways.
Because luck is for losers.
And you guys high-fived.
We high-fived.
And I pretended I did not know you.
That is right.
And he won. And what did you win?
We got a medal.
And he wore that weddle. Weddle.
I wore that weddle. I wore that medal.
For proudly, 3 days.
For 3 days.
He wore it to dinner. He wore it everywhere.
And I still have it.
Yes, you do. It's a cool little medal. You see, and you didn't want to do it. You were mad at me.
Because I didn't like the circumstances in which I was tricked into playing this game.
I did not know that was going to happen.
Because you tricked me into playing this game.
I thought it was a Friends trivia, but apparently the Friends trivia had just happened.
I would have been really good at that too. Because I know a lot about Ross and Rachel.
I know, but I don't know if I was supposed to be concerned that you could think like an 18-year-old girl. Like you and the girl were on point. I think you, in all the questions, there were like what? 15 rounds?
Yes.
And in all those 15 rounds, you guys only got 2 questions wrong.
Yes.
And they were 10 questions in each round.
Yes.
They would even high-five each other.
Yes. We became fast friends.
Yeah, you did. And when I took a group photo of them with their medals, they both made the same face and everything. They both stuck out their tongue.
We gotta post that up on the socials.
But anyway,
so you guys can see that.
So that was a fun experience. That really was.
That was fun. It was. I didn't like the circumstances in which it occurred, but
You ran to the pool and showed it to the whole group.
I did. I ran and I was like, check out my medal.
Hey.
You know, I was totally fooling around with that medal for 3 days.
Yes.
But I'll tell you what, when you go on these floating cities of the sea, and you get the opportunities to while out like that, just do it. You don't know these people.
No.
Who cares? Go wild it out.
I wore like a dinosaur outfit.
That was awesome.
Like it's a
By
jumper
the
with
way,
dinosaur all over them.
amazing.
It was fun. Yeah.
Multicolored dinosaurs.
Completely out of my comfort zone, but
It looked great. You look great, Nat.
thank you. Thank you very
I
much.
loved it. It was one of my favorite things that you've ever worn.
Thank
like
you.
Ever.
But we had a good time with everyone because Fern and I, we kind of like just bounced around from group to group. We would hang out with one group, hang out with another. So we got to hang out with the family. And we don't really do excursions when we go to, when we go where? When we go to islands.
Yeah, we don't really do that. We just kind of like walk around and we like to see what the islands have to offer. Like what they're like, you know, like what the shopping is and kind of like, of course, you know, we got to check out the shopping, see what the little markets are like,
Right.
you know, but it's also like, you know, see what the local cuisine is like and, you know, see if there's any like local, like little dives and little spots nearby, you know, the ports.
And if it's a place that we've been to, because we do cruise every year, once or twice a year, we normally don't get off the ship. Why? Because there's nobody by the pool, guys.
Which that's the best time to enjoy the actual pool because it's all yours.
But in all fairness, also, I'm the type that if the cruise people tell us, please be back on board by 4, because, you know, we got to leave by 5 or whatever. If they tell me at 4, I'm back on the ship at 1. Because I do not want a TikTok video of me running back to the ship.
Hilarious. I've seen them. They're hilarious. Please be one of those people.
We did go to Aruba, right? We went to Aruba.
Aruba.
We went to the beach there.
That was very nice.
The beach was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was a fun experience to get everybody on this bus
Yeah.
to pay this random guy who was going to drive us to the beach and hope he would pick us up.
Yeah.
But with that being said,
The powers of negotiation.
yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's
Like, we kind of negotiated it. Do. Hey, let's make it happen, man.
yeah. We were
And,
like, if you take us and bring us back, we'll only use you. But it has to be for a set amount of, because there were a lot of us.
No, and let me tell you, these people, this is what they do.
Yeah. We had a good experience at all the islands. Half of the group did do some excursions, while the other half...
I'll tell you what, though. There was that one island that we went to that had that bridge.
Oh, the moving bridge, right?
That
Was scary.
interesting.
That was scary.
That bridge. So this, just imagine
Oh, gosh.
that you're in this place and they're like, in order to actually go to the shops, you got to cross this bridge.
It was a long bridge, too.
It's a very long bridge. But that bridge, sometimes in the middle of crossing,
An alarm goes off, right?
an
Like a
alarm
horn.
goes off and it will just start moving.
Like it turns, right?
Yes, it turns.
It starts to turn.
Because boats need to cross.
Right. It starts to turn so boats can pass while it's turning. And if you are on the bridge while it's moving...
It will still move.
Right, because they closed the end off. So
Yeah.
nobody, you know, obviously you're not going to fall off. But you're stuck in the... Like, I think we were stuck in the middle, right?
Yes.
When it started moving.
Yes.
And that was scary.
It was different. Yes. It was kind of shocking because I've never been on like a bridge like that. Just,
No.
hey, we're just going to move the bridge.
We were like, what's going on? And then
Yeah.
it just started like turning.
And by the way, it's like a floppy bridge. Like it's not soft, but it
Right.
moves
And it doesn't turn
with
fast.
the water. Like if
Right.
you're
It was
on
choppy,
it,
yeah,
it's
it was
choppy.
choppy
Yeah,
with
like
it.
if the water's choppy, you're kind of bouncing with the water. So it's kind of interesting, you know?
And it doesn't turn fast.
No.
Man, where was that? I don't remember where. I
No.
can't remember. It'll come to me eventually. But yeah, so half the group did do some
But
excursions.
that place was cool because it
It
had like a
was.
fort that all the whole fort was turned into like a shopping plaza.
Where we had, wasn't it ices or something, or snow cones?
Maybe
I don't remember. It's
Shaved
all a
ice?
blur. It's all a blur.
shaved ice. I don't know.
But on a different note,
That's where I was able to get Monster.
yeah, we were looking for Monster.
Finally.
My uncle was looking for Monster, remember?
Yeah,
And then you and him were on a search hunt.
we were
It was like the Hunger Games.
gotta find Monster. 'Cause,
And then when we found it, they were so excited.
yeah,
But anyways, and then going back to like before we even left on this cruise, my aunt was like, we're going to do a family photo. So this was on the group chat at first. We were debating like what color of shirt to wear. Nobody could decide together. We
No,
couldn't
what color
agree.
outfits to wear in general.
Well, first we were going to do all the same shirt color with jeans.
Yeah,
But we couldn't even agree on that.
it would have been great if it was like the J.C. Penney style.
Well, it was supposed to be. We were going to wear either all black shirts with jeans or all white shirts with jeans.
Looking like Steve Jobs.
But half the group wanted white shirts, half the group wanted black shirts, and it became like chaotic. So my aunt said, "Why don't we just do it doing Captain's Night?" So, meanwhile, while everyone else is all dressed up on Captain's Night.
Meanwhile,
Everyone's dressed up on Captain's Night, looking all pretty, taking their photos. Here we were, counting heads, like we're in a kindergarten field trip.
yeah.
It's
1,
true.
2, 3. Trying to count all the way to like 30, whatever. however
Whatever.
many
We were like between 25 to 30 people, but it was like on a field trip.
And
to
then
make
we're
sure.
like, who's that?
Yeah, we were like, who's that child?
That's not one of our kids.
Then it was
Is
like,
that
we're
one of our
missing
kids?
someone.
But we're missing one kid. Who's that kid? And then that kid kept popping up constantly. But
Yeah.
we didn't know who that kid was.
I mean, and then it was like, okay, what family wants to go?
Was it one of our kids?
Yes, it was. It ended up being one of our own. Then they say they put all of us on a staircase. I just learned on this trip that we don't all follow directions very well.
No.
The man's like, short people here, tall people in the back. Why did we have half tall people in the front and the short people in the back? It was chaotic. But we did get our family photo after we acted like a kindergarten class on a field trip. And then what do? Oh, now we want individual families. Well, there's a long line, by the way. But we all look good in that photo.
Yeah.
And it came together. Like, that was something else. Our captain, who's not really the captain of the group, she coordinated it well. She spoke to the guy, the photographer, and she arranged it what time we had to be there. And overall, we were all on different floors too. Some of us were on the same floor. I think we were next to 3 of our family members, right? Yeah.
Yes. I think we tried to hide
We did try to hide.
sometimes.
We did. When we first arrived, we didn't want to tell anybody what room we were on because I think we were the only ones that didn't have any kids with them.
Yeah.
I mean, my aunt didn't have a kid. I mean, it was her 18-year-old, but it was just me and Fern. So we were like, we'll tell her what room we're in, but everyone else had little kids, and the kids were threatening to come to our room.
Yeah.
So yeah, it didn't work in our favor because then we came out of our room and
They were all there.
3 doors back to back next to us were our family.
All there. And they saw where our cave was.
Yeah.
And then they knew where to knock.
They would show up.
Yep.
They would rush you. That was fun.
Yep. There went my piece.
But
And
you
there
loved it.
started my overstimulation.
We did watch a movie on the ship too. Under the Stars, remember? We watched Wicked,
We did watch Wicked.
the first one.
Yes. I like it. I like the Wicked.
I don't think we got motion sickness. No, because we always take Dramamine.
We always prepare.
We do.
Because just in case. Sometimes the seas get choppy and some ships you can feel it a little bit depending on where you're at in the ship.
There's no control of that. That's the thing. It doesn't matter what ship it is. We've been in ships that are big, beautiful, and the weather has been super choppy and you feel it really bad.
Yes.
But we learned pretty much taking the Dramamine almost every morning, right? Whether we were motion sickness or not. I think after day 2 or 3, we stopped taking it.
Yeah, usually the first 2 days, just in case. Again, it's just in case. Recommendation, whether you need it or not, it's a just in case.
I think we had 2 or 3 people that did get motion sickness.
Because they're weak.
Stop it.
Or maybe they just don't listen.
No, I don't know if they did take anything, in all honesty.
I'm going to say no. They don't prepare like we do. We do this constantly. So we constantly prepare. Just like we're constantly prepared for battle in the dining room. Because what happens? Everyone wants to eat at the same time.
Oh, yeah. And there's always one person who's running late. I mean, we're there together. And usually they want you to all eat at the same time. Because it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to regret saying this. But it's kind of like a Disney movie.
The Wonderful World of Disney.
It's like a Disney movie where, like, everybody gets served at once. Like the, appetizer comes out all at once and everybody comes out. The waiters all like, la, 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 with,
What do you
food.
mean? They usually say, be our guest.
There you go.
Be our guest.
Oh, God.
Put our service to the test.
Yes, okay. They don't really do that on the cruise.
Yeah.
No, they don't. They don't sing like that.
Are you kidding? They do a show.
They do a show, but they don't sing Be Our Guest.
They sing different songs.
Yes, they do.
Like they sang, what was that Bruno Mars one that they sang?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. They do. They do
24
awesome
karat.
shows.
Da-da-da-da-da.
It was really cool to see the shows because they get on tables and everything. And
They
your
have
waiters.
fireworks.
They
have fireworks.
But then when you're at
Sometimes
the table.
they bring out that baked Alaska and there's fireworks going, baby.
But when you're at the table and you're waiting for the rest of your group, and it's when you say the rest of your group, it's usually like 4 people only you're waiting for.
Oh, it's always the same 4 people.
Well, 3 of them I understand. She had children.
It's
Which
always
makes sense,
the
but-
same 4. It's always the same 4 people, and it's the 3 that were missing the entire ship.
No, it was not. No, it was not. They were always there first.
What are you talking about? They were missing the entire ship.
No, they were not.
We saw them
He's
once.
lying. No, he did not. I think he was with another group, guys. He was with another group. I promise. I don't know. Listen, at the end of the day, we laughed a lot. There's way too much food, by the way. We ate a lot.
You don't stop eating.
Yeah. He's not talking about me, guys. He's talking about overall on a cruise all the time. You made it sound like you're talking about me.
No. Because what they do is, it's breakfast, right? But there's dining room breakfast, and then there's buffet breakfast. And buffet breakfast is out. But they literally take it down, and within an
Minutes,
hour...
yeah.
No, it takes like about an hour. But within that hour, people are there waiting for the food to come out.
Yeah. And finding a spot to sit is basically the Hunger Games at breakfast mostly. Because for lunch and all
Breakfast
that.
is rough, yeah.
Yeah, for breakfast at the buffet, oh my God.
Yeah.
We would have to go around in circles to find a place to sit.
And then that's when you say hi to people, because that's when you run into people that
Yeah.
you know, because you're like, oh, hey, how are you? Hey, good morning. How you doing? Oh, you're sitting over here? Okay. And then they're like, you want to sit here? No. No. And then you keep going around because you're literally looking for another place to sit. Because you know you don't want to have a conversation with those people right now.
Stop it.
Because it's too early. It's too early.
Well, that's you overall. You're like that normally.
It's
you
too
don't
early.
like to talk to people so early.
Yeah.
So, but most of the time we would get to the breakfast before everyone else, and there was not before everyone else. Like it was normally the same people that would be up early, like my aunt and all that. And we would normally go and get a chair for someone.
Yeah.
And then go to the breakfast. We would call my sister to tell her we're here.
Hey.
And then it was hard to always find seats for so many people. So for breakfast time, it was kind of scattered. Because there were times that we made the reservations to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
Which was good. Oh, I even had the tea party thing. Remember that? I went to... Where were you?
I don't know. I was probably at the massage.
No, because you and my aunt did the massage. Remember? They thought you and my aunt were married.
Oh, yeah. That was weird.
That was funny.
They're like, don't you want to do this together? It's like, no.
And she's like, this is my nephew.
It's my...
And he goes, that's my wife over there. And I'm like, yeah, you guys are just weird. But, you know, whatever. Is it going to be cheaper for the two of you to do it together? No, I don't know where you were.
I don't know.
But I went and I did the tea party thing. I did that with...
I think I just hung out.
I don't know what you did.
I think I just laid out for a bit because I found a spot.
Yeah, I think you were at the pool, maybe. I don't know.
I think I found a spot because I was actually by myself for a while.
He got rid of me for a little bit.
I was like, oh man, I'm not overstimulated.
Shut
I
up.
can
You
have some
enjoyed it.
quiet.
You enjoyed it because you were always like, where's everybody at?
Well, because I like to know where everybody's at to make sure that I know where everybody's at. So I can keep the cattle prod just in case. Just in case.
But listen, we had a good time.
But we had a great time.
We really did. It had been a long time since we had done a family trip with so many, other than like with our children and ourselves. Like when I say a family trip, we're talking about aunts, cousins, everyone. Like a big group. It's been a long time. And like I said, we do things on our own, which I think is great. We'll touch base into that another time. About cruising on your own. But we still participated with the group. We participated. Oh, now that I said that, hold on.
Oh, and how about those shows, huh?
Oh, the shows were great. We just don't let my sister pick the shows.
Oh, man.
She's going to kill us. But yeah, we don't let her pick. But before we get into anything like that, they take photos of you on the ship nonstop.
Yes.
Like, there's photos. They'll just come up to you. Oh, photo time. Take a photo. And then, you know, it's you go to this little kiosk or it's on your phone. And you see all the photos that they've taken of just you. Because they ask you about your room. What room you're in. Hey, Fern, how many photos did you find of me and my cousin? My cousin's husband?
That was a lot. What were you guys doing?
So...
Also, where was I?
So we were at the adult pool area. And I was sitting talking. Some lady sat with me. And she starts talking to me. So Fern says, I'm going to go. Oh, you went to the chicken place to get chicken or something. Chicken guy chicken. What was it?
Oh, the Guy Fieri spot.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The chicken
it was
place.
Shaq's chicken place.
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah.
So my cousin and her husband are also at the adult pool area. So he happens to come and sit next to me. And we start talking. And he's talking to me, asking me where Fern was. And the photographer comes and tells him, oh, I'm going to take a photo of just you alone. And then he tells me, oh, I'm going to take a photo of just you alone. And then he took a photo also of the lady. And then all of a sudden, my cousin's husband says, can you take a picture of me and my wife? And he puts his arm around me. We take a photo. And then for the rest of the trip, We would randomly find photographers on purpose without telling Fern or my cousin and take photos together. We did back-to-back photos.
Yeah, it looked like a Sears catalog, man. It was hilarious.
It was
I'm like, how is
hilarious.
this even possible?
Oh, man.
Where? And then I'm like, where was I? Where was I the whole time? Where was your cousin the whole time? Where were we?
You guys, you were getting food. She was attending to the children. We would sneak these photos in. Even without that, our whole mission was to get as many photos. And it was all in our room, my room. Even at dinner, we would do it in front of them without them realizing. We would like find each other and go, oh, can you take a photo? And we'd be like, can you take a photo of my husband and I, or my wife and I? And we would both take a photo, and then we would say nothing. Until I think, 2 nights before the end of the trip?
Yeah.
You said, let's go look at our photos. And we all stood there watching you and my cousin look
like,
at all
"What is
of my
happening here?
photos with
Where
him.
did this come from?
I'm just saying those photographers must have been very, very confused.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
I know the lady at the pool was very confused when he said that, and then he left and you showed up. I was like, well,
Yep,
we had fun with that.
I'm sure.
But anyways, but let's see. Like we said, we do it again. Definitely.
Yeah, it was fun.
It can be done with such a large group.
Yeah.
It can be. Would we do it again? Would we do it again?
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
A little more carefully.
I would recommend cruising with 25 to 30 people. I recommend it.
Yeah.
I really do. If you enjoy adventure, character development,
Word.
and emotional growth,
Word.
or if you're just really, really committed to testing family bonds out at sea,
Oof. Yes.
do it. Why not?
What do you got to lose?
I mean, it's a big enough ship. But listen, it's always chaotic. It's lots of love and lots of laugh. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's a memory you build with your family and even the kids. Because the kids were not on their phones. The kids were just enjoying time with the family.
It's true.
And we enjoyed time because we're always on the go. We're always on the go. And it's worth it. It really, really is. Because I think it brings family together. And it brings us together because Fern and I still did things on our own.
Yeah.
Like, we still found time to do things on our own. Just because we were there with 25 to 30 people didn't mean that we didn't enjoy. I think the last day, we didn't do anything with the family.
Yeah.
We did things just me and him.
Yep.
And that's also, it goes to show that you can go on a family vacation and bond with each other as a family and as a couple. And he still was able to do his own thing, like you said.
Yeah.
When I went to go do my own thing with the girls, that I did the tea party thing.
Yep.
I mean, I did invite you. You didn't want to come.
No.
But I was able to do my own thing. He was able to do his own thing. We did things together and we did things with the family. And at the end of the day, it's just about building bond and memories.
That's what it is.
And yeah. Eventually we want to, I don't know why I thought of it. Yes, I did. Maybe. And now it's going to be recorded, but whatever. Maybe we'll do a Disney cruise.
What?
Why not?
You want to go
What?
on the wonderful world of Disney?
I think it'll be fun.
At
I love cruising.
At sea?
I love cruising. And you like Disney. So I guess we can do a Disney cruise.
You heard it here. You heard it. She wants to do the wonderful world of Disney at sea.
I guess, yes, we can do that. Like, you know, I think so. I think it'll be fun. I don't know. I think I like to do it with like my nieces or my cousins and all that because I don't know, seeing the kids go through it through their eyes and I guess yours.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
you know,
Wow.
our kids are not little. So,
No, but we can still experience it.
we are I already said yes, I want to do it. I'm going to regret it, but whatever.
Yes, you're not going to regret it. You're going to enjoy it. And you're going to love it.
Whatever.
Because there's nothing like the wonderful world of Disney.
Anyways, with that being said, we started this conversation about going on a vacation with 30 family members. And I say Limitless Table Talk with Fern and Nat approve this vacation we went on. Correct?
Yes.
We approve of this vacation. It was a success. We give a shout out to my aunt for it. She did an amazing job. She should be recognized for it because it was not easy with so many different personalities.
Listen, big family trips aren't about perfection. They're about shared memories and chaos that you'll laugh about later. Because if you've cruised with a big family, we see you. And if you're thinking about it,
Do it.
good luck.
Good Lord. Until next time, guys, stay messy, stay laughing, and keep the table limitless.
Period.